Hi all, Mama Bear Mel here. Sorry for the darkness. I'm literally hiding on my porch right now. As you can see, I no longer have my teeth in right now. You will notice some of my videos I have a beautiful smile, and some of them I do not. I wear dentures. This is just me. I worked 8 hours today. I haven't done that in years. And I come home and I find out while I'm at work, nobody's listening to the older kids, which is basically the babysitters. They're 17 and 18, trust me, they're old enough to watch the littles. House is a mess. Dishes in the sink. Toys everywhere. And the only thing I can think of is that, you know what? It looks like it did when my olds were littles. When I was completely exhausted, being a stay-at-home mom, running after them all day, picking up their toys 8 or 9 times a day, dishes dirty. And you know what I did? I didn't get mad. I didn't yell at the older ones for, hey, why didn't you make them pick up their stuff? Because they weren't listening to do it anyways. Because, when they were little, they didn't listen to me much either. It was more fun to play than to pick up. I walked over and I hugged my 18-year-old and I hugged my 17-year-old and I thanked them for helping me and their dad out. Dad's in the truck all day. I'm working at the store all day. And they tried. They tried hard. And then I stood in the middle of my living room and told the 11 and the 7 and the 14-year-old to hop to it. That they lived here too. That it was not the 17 and the 18-year-old's job to pick up after them when they were all old enough to do it themselves. I don't think my 18-year-old's been ever been more grateful than that moment. And my house got clean. Dishes got done. Mom and Dad got a shower from working all day. And my 18-year-old goes, "I'm making dinner, Mom. What would you like?" You see, when you put just enough responsibility on your kids, the outcome is beautiful. I know when she goes and she has her own place, I know she's going to be fed because she knows how to cook and she knows how to take care of herself. I know that when she goes to have children, that while her dishes may not get done or sometimes her living room may be a mess, I know she's going to take today and she's going to see how Mom handled it and she's going to be okay. Same with the 17-year-old. I know that when she goes out on her own and it's time for her to wash her clothes, she's not going to be clueless and she's not going to come home and ask me to do it. Same with the other children. As they get older, they get more responsibility. This is how it's done. It's how it's been done for hundreds and hundreds of years. This fairly new in the last 25 years where these parents are doing every little thing for their kids. It does not work. I didn't need to yell and scream. I simply said, hop to it. You're old enough to clean up after yourself. It's nobody's job to pick up your stuff but you. And it got done. Why? Because it's never been any other way. And if you're one of those parents and you're struggling to know, how do I get my kids to do this? Do not do it for them. If you don't want toys laying around the floor in your living room, I don't care if you're standing there for 5 hours. Sit in the easy chair. But make them pick up their stuff. Because I'm telling you, I've stepped on a Lego one time one time. And that was when my 7-year-old was about 5. And he threw a fit and he threw his Legos. And I come walking in the living room to tell him, hey, pick them up, put them away, you're done. And I stepped on one. The sheer yelp that came out of my mouth when I stepped on a Lego, because it actually broke skin, scared the crap out of my 5-year-old, and I've never stepped on a Lego again because they've been picked up. That's not what was on the floor today. It was cars. My point is no matter what kind of parent you are, it is our job to raise responsible adults. And the only way we're going to do that is if we start when they're children. I'm not saying make your kids slaves. They all need time to play. But they need to learn the value of themselves. Just a thought.